it's time for you to treat yourself. You know, there's so many things going on in life, and boy, oh boy, you know, when was the last time you went and you're like, oh, I'm dying for a hamburger. I want a hamburger. So you go to the grocery store, you buy that weird gray kind of meat. You get home and you're like, well, you think it tasted good. You're like, well, that tasted pretty good. Or have you ever had a Wagyu beef burger? You've probably heard about them. You know it's some of the best beef you could ever taste. And the reason is it's because it's truly the ultimate in a gourmet experience. That's why people spend $30 to $50 in New York City for just a basic burger. You'll never go through a drive-thru again. You really won't. You'll be so excited and you'll wait because nothing compares to what Chef has done for us tonight. Look at the juiciness. Look at how tender that is. The taste is buttery. It's succulent. It literally melts in your mouth. There is nothing like anything out there like Kobe-style beef burgers. Just phenomenal. All right, so here's what we're doing today. You have your choice of a 12 count, or you can get the whopping 24 count. The 24 count is the better value. So for example, if you get the 24, it comes out to $4.95 per 5-ounce patty. If you get the 12 count, it's a little over $6. Still, both great prices, but bigger is better and you're saving more. We have free shipping and we also have auto ship. Now the most popular option has been the 24 count with auto ship. Why? We cannot raise the price on you. So tonight's incredibly low price, lowest price we've ever done in is Wagyu beef burgers, ever. They've always been customer picks. Tonight's the best deal. You can lock in tonight's price and we continue to give free shipping in the auto ship. Don't be afraid of it. You can get out of it. You're not trapped. It's very easy to change it up, even skip a month or two if you'd like to. The auto ship comes every 60 days, but you have total control. But right now tonight, with several hundred already spoken for, definitely want to go for the 24 count in the auto ship. That's been the most popular. So Chef, you know, it doesn't surprise me. This has been a customer pick for a long time, but the first time you've been able to ever bring it to us as a today's special, and now that equates to the lowest price you've ever done for your Wagyu beef.
Oh, it sure is. I mean, just check out the succulence, the juiciness. Why I'm cutting it in half and showing it to you in this way, because every mouthful that you take of this burger is going to taste as good as the last. Now, I'm going to show it to you done in a variety of different donenesses. So this is medium rare. We're going to cook them medium. We're also going to cook them well done for you. I'm also going to show you exactly how simple they are to cook. Now, by the way, you can remove them from their packaging and they'll come to you like this, frozen on dry ice. And guess what? I want you to pop them in your pan or on your grill pan, frozen, just like I am here. I'm putting all 4 of these babies in. Now, if you have a grill press, or if you want to pick one up, we also have those available for you. Now, the reason you want to use a grill press is it gives you that beautiful sear, that great contact with the grill. So you see me cook them. I'm going to give them about 3 to 4 minutes on either side for medium rare, 4 to 5 minutes for medium or medium well. This is how they come, you guys. You want one, you take out 1. You want 6, you take out 6. They're individually packaged, so you're not having, you know, because sometimes they'll sell them to you. You go to take one out, and they've kind of all stuck together. Can't happen with these. That's why we do them individually for you. The other thing that I want you to know, Suze, is you can cook so many different ways. I mean, look at what I have here. 3 of my burgers. Now, I have those on my defrost cutting board, so you can defrost them if you want. I'm going to toss these ones in because guess what? I'm actually going to use this to make tacos. So I've actually got my little chopper here, and I can chop this Wagyu beef up, and I'm going to make beautiful little tacos out of this Wagyu beef. When was the last time you had Wagyu tacos?
Never,
you now
never.
can. Now,
Chef, let's all just say, never ever in my life.
And you know what, Suze? A lot of people say, well, what even is Wagyu? What is Kobe?
Yeah.
Let me explain it to you. Wagyu is the breed of cattle, just like Angus. We all love Angus. Just like Holstein or even Hereford. Angus is the breed, right? Kobe is the place. Now, it's Kobe style because that's where this originally came from. And, of course, the intermuscular fat is the most amazing part, right? You see it in those restaurants. They have that beautiful intermuscular fat, or the marbling, we also refer to it as. Let me show you what it does when you make a burger out of it. You're going to go ahead and find that succulence, that juiciness. But let me tell you something about the flavour. The flavor is second to none.
Yeah.
Now you can just see, as soon as I cut that, it basically just starts to ooze with its juice. And I tell you what, the flavor of this is just so good.
It's
That's what I
really
love,
second
the
to
flavor.
none, Chef. And here, I'm
Yeah.
such a nerd, so Chef knows I do this all the time. Guys, I went online and I said, okay, let's go to the most famous drive-thru, and how much does a mix something, cost? And literally it was anywhere between $7.89 to $8.99. Then I said, all right, let's go to one of the most famous burger chains. Everybody loves it. Stops by to get those burgers. They're amazing, right? They're not. And they cost literally anywhere between $8, $9, $10 to go to, and that was for what they call, I wrote it down, their little hamburger. Not the standard side, it's their little size, so it's almost 10 bucks, right? And then I thought, all right, what if I was in New York City and I really wanted to get a Wagyu beef burger? I found two restaurants that are very famous, actually in the Soho area, and they serve Australian Wagyu Kobe beef burgers, right? They cost between $30 and $50 for a single burger. Here we are at less than $5 for some of the best beef in the world. Guys, you go to the grocery store, you're craving, I want a burger, I want a hamburger. You spend a fortune going to a restaurant trying to get a good burger, and trust me, it is definitely not Kobe beef. It won't be because it's too expensive. They're not gonna have it on the menu, and if they do, that's 30 to 50 bucks you're spending. Is it worth it? Heck yes, because it's delicious. It's the best you'll eat, or you get it from Chef. And it's because of his amazing connections, and literally, being a butcher is in his heart and soul. He has a restaurant butcher shop dedicated to it. He's a Michelin star chef. He will not serve us here at HSN anything that he wouldn't serve his very high-end customers, his celebrity folks that he does events for. This is the exact same thing we now get to get at home. So don't you dare buy ground beef at the grocery store ever again. Grab this tonight, get in that auto ship, lock in that savings, lock in the free shipping tonight, and you're gonna be eating some of the best ground beef you've ever had at less than $5 for 5 ounces. That is, Chef, that is so exciting to me. I love eating beef, I love eating great fine food, but typically we can't afford it. This is incredibly affordable when you break it down per 5 ounce. And I love that, and I thank you for that, Chef, because again, you really do understand meat and butchering, because that's kind of your heart and soul. It's actually where you started.
It really is. I mean, I tell you what, you don't even need the cheese. I always have cheese on my burgers, but sometimes with the Wagyu, I don't, because the flavor is just so rich. By the way, this is my 12.6-inch pan. First time we're ever showing it to you, and it is available. We have so many great items for you this trip that we haven't had before, like my grill tools. Check this out, Suze. I've actually got my turner, these incredible tongs. It comes with a fork and that beautiful big silicone brush. So it's a full grill set. I know Father's Day isn't too far away. In fact, it's coming up here in about a month, I think, or maybe even less than a month. I tell you what Dad's going to love. Dad's going to absolutely love these brand new grill tools. It is a set of 4, and it does come with an incredible wrap. I'm going to go ahead and cut into these burgers again. Now, I asked the guys, cook these ones a little bit more, because I know I've got people out there that say, I like my burger well done. Okay, I got you. I got you, don't you worry. Check this out. You can see how this burger is cooked in comparison with the last ones that we did, right? So that one's probably about medium, maybe even medium well. Let me just show you something. If I put just a tiny bit of pressure on the top of that, you can just see those juices starting to run. So whether you're cooking it medium, whether you're cooking it medium well, I mean, I don't like cooking meat well done because it does dry it out a little bit. But if you do cook these burgers well done, they still will be juicy, they'll still be succulent, the flavor will be absolutely fantastic.
That's such a good point. Lowest price we'll have all year too. And this has been on our collection or in Chef's line for a couple years now. It always sells out. It's a huge customer pick. You guys love it. It's never been a today's special. It's now the lowest price we've ever offered. And that auto ship is so worth it. How much do you spend just getting a couple pounds of ground beef at the store, right? You spend a lot of money on ground beef, and it's gonna be inferior. Why don't stores offer Wagyu? It's because it's incredibly expensive, right? People aren't gonna buy it. So thus, we don't get a chance to try it. If you do any research, you realize realize that Wagyu is the creme de la creme. It is highly marbled. It's bred genetically to be a much better meat. The raising procedure is completely different than traditional beefs that are out there. The flavor profile of Wagyu is unmatched. It's literally such a game changer. And we're talking about, do you choose the store-bought gray burger and go, oh, well, or do you go Wagyu? And there's no question you're gonna go Wagyu. And the fact that it's gonna be affordable. My gosh, once you eat one of these, if you decide to go through a drive-thru and get one of those little cardboard burgers, you're gonna go, I will never go through a drive-thru again. I can't wait to get home and make my own. And we all know making it home saves us a ton of money in the long run, but now you're not sacrificing. You're not going for that cheap ground beef. You're gonna get Wagyu, and basically you're kind of spending the same amount of money, but so much better because it's that beautiful Wagyu level of the way they raise it, the way it's genetically, it's a beautiful beef. And of course the flavor profile, as I said, is unmatched. Let me kind of explain how you're ordering it. This is important. We've got some options for you, and then I'm gonna take a bite because I'm dying to eat some more. First off, you can do a 12 count or 24. As I mentioned, 24 is the better value. It is less expensive if you get more, right, per 5 ounce. Then you're gonna choose, do you want single ship or auto ship? If you want single ship just to try it and find out what everybody loves about it, great, get single ship one time. If you want to lock in tonight's price for as long as you stay in auto ship, you wanna get the auto ship. Do we have free shipping on single? Yes. Do we have free shipping on auto ship? You bet. So you even continue to save not only on the lowest price we've ever done, but you continue to save on the shipping as you're in auto ship. Auto ship, you can cancel, change, move. Please, if you're brand new, do not freak out. We make it very easy for you to self-customize your auto ship. We make it really easy. So don't worry about getting trapped in an auto ship that you want out of. Number 3, you can choose when you'd like it to be delivered. Do you want it immediately, or we can start your delivery on June 16th, closer to, say, the 4th of July. So we've got lots of options. I will say right now, not only are we super, super busy, if you're gonna get the 24 count in the auto ship, I would highly recommend ordering it tonight before you go to bed. And make sure you complete the checkout process, because if someone's checking out and we need it, we'll take it out of your cart and give it to the person who's actually checking out. So again, lock in that special price while we've got it. Lock in the flavor that is truly unmatched. And Chef, don't you, it's so funny, Chef, have you ever had to eat a burger that wasn't one of yours and you were kind of like, oh gosh. Does that make sense?
You know what? It is one of those hard things about owning a butcher shop. And you know, the truth is, when you have the very best quality meats available to you, you're pretty lucky. But it is a little bit hard when you go somewhere else and you're like, oh dear, I wish I was having something from my own place.
Right.
But I tell you what, these burgers are the same quality that, like you said, we serve in our events company to the very best clientele. You know, I'm always telling you about the fancy award shows that we do and the different things that we are doing. By the way, you want to make Wagyu tacos? Right here you can, because you just take these ground beef burgers and you just chop it up, right? Now, I've thrown a little bit of pepper and a little bit of chili sauce in there. I've made 6 tacos and I've used about half the mix, so the other half will make the next 6 tacos. So a dozen tacos is what you'll be making with 4 burgers. It really is an incredible, incredible value tonight. I can't quite believe the value, if I'm being totally honest with you. Let me get 1, 2, 3 of these beautiful big 5-ounce burgers. You guys, these aren't tiny little wimpy burgers. These are 5-ounce burgers, and I tell you what, the flavour of them is unbelievable thanks to that beautiful Wagyu.
Now,
oh, yes.
Chef, the other thing I was really impressed with is you don't start out with a big burger and end up with a little teeny mini burger.
Right. Yep, because it doesn't render the fat in the same way because of how we've made them, right? Because you're going to cook them from frozen, but mainly because it's Wagyu, right? So that Wagyu has that intermuscular fat, that marbling. That's where this fat comes from. And the flavour of this beef is second to none. It's why you read it at the top of those menus. At Gwen, our restaurant here in Hollywood, we have a little separate card for our Wagyu steaks. It is a totally different offer. It is Wagyu, and it is absolutely fantastic.
If you think about it, sorry, my mouth is full. It's so delicious.
Oh, Susan, It's a compliment. I take it. Don't you worry. I'm going for it too.
It's so good, guys.
Oh.
And I have to tell you, like, I love Chef a great hamburger. I really do. The other day I was craving him, and my husband, I was like, man, I really want a hamburger. And he made some, and I thought it was pretty good. Doesn't come close to this. I mean, not even within a football length, football field length. It's, the taste is buttery and delicious. It has a depth to it. It has a tenderness to it. It it's so amazing. And what happens is we've never tried Wagyu. There's a ton of us who maybe never even tried it because it is ridiculously expensive. Like, you have to be, I mean, other than Chef, I've never had Wagyu before, right? I've had it because he offers it here. But to be able to bring this to your home, you don't have to buy the gray stuff at the grocery store anymore. This is gonna come to your home. I want to show you, as Chef mentioned, they're individually frozen. Look at my hand. And I have, my hand's a decent size. Look how big 5 ounces is. So if you want to do tacos, if you want to do a chili over the hot dogs for the 4th of July picnic, if you want to take this and put it on top of a salad, I love this. They did burgers with bagels and eggs and bacon for breakfast. You can. And I've got to tell you, a couple of the reviews said they love serving these to family and friends. And everybody comments about how delicious it is. Because again, you're gonna brag about this one. You're like, oh, would you like a Wagyu beef burger? And they're like, Wagyu, oh my goodness. What, did you spend a fortune to get that? It'll be our secret. Tell them you spent thousands of dollars, Whereas tonight you're getting that 24 count for under $5 per 5 ounces. So it's the chili, it's the sandwiches, it's the burgers, it's the tacos that Jeff, what would be great, Chef, is doing nachos with Wagyu beef, ground beef on top of them. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that would be so good.
What a good idea. Oh. I love that idea.
I do
Matt's
too.
just bringing me more burgers from the back. Guess where they come in? This is my brand new item. You've gone crazy for it. This is my storage container. Sold out last time we were here. It is insulated, so it keeps your hot food hot. So when you're outside taking things off the grill, look at those steamy, delicious burgers. Straight off the grill, perfect temperature. By the way, if you want to know exactly how your burger's cooked, go ahead and grab one of my kinetic thermometers, because you're going to probe it right into the center of that burger and have a look at that temperature right there. It's going to give you a digital readout. We're at 126. What does that mean? I'll show it to you. You roll it on over. 126 is medium rare. Well, 125. Medium well. So you can cook exactly the temperatures that you want to cook. Doesn't need a battery. All you do is give it a real quick shake, and that will wake it up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, cut into some more of these beautiful medium rare burgers. I've got some well done ones. In fact, Matt, will you make sure the next ones are well done? I want to show everyone, even a well done burger, still super juicy when you get in these Wagyu. Have a look at this. Oh, man. I mean, it is just so succulent. Every mouthful is just full of that beautiful, juicy flavor. And I tell you what, there is a real difference in flavor between Wagyu and some of these other cattle. I mean, Angus is one of my favorite, but I got to tell you, Wagyu just leaves it behind. It is the most delicious. That's my opinion. You make up your own. But I tell you what, everyone that has one of these Wagyu burgers absolutely loves it.
Well, but Chef, I think, sure, you can decide yourself, but the world basically claims Wagyu as the very best that you can get out there, and it's amazing. Oh, yeah. And it's because there's so much care and attention that goes into not the procedures, the raising, the genetics of it all. It is really an amazing experience. Look at that. Oh, it's so juicy and good, Chef. I can't stand it.
Isn't that crazy? It looks like a slice of steak. And by the way, this is well done, this slice here.
Wow.
And you can just see how juicy that is. And I tell you what, the flavor of it, oh, man.
It's so good.
And it's so easy to cook. I mean, anyone can do it. Look,
right.
Hot pan, grill pan, outside on the grill, no worries. What I've done here is I've defrosted these 3. I've used my defrost cutting board. I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. Right, now this is my defrost side. This is the cutting board side. So it is a 2-for-1. So if you want to pick up one of those gorgeous boards, I'll use it as a cutting board next. Look at the heat that I'm cooking in, right? So I'm cooking in my DuraPan, of course. Nothing's going to stick. So whether you're cooking them as burgers or if you want to use my little chopper here and turn that into the greatest Wagyu ground beef, maybe you're going to do a Wagyu beef bowl. So over here I've got some rice, I've got some gorgeous veggies, and I'm gonna go ahead and season and cook this beautiful meat. And that protein is gonna be that delicious beef. So that Kobe-style Wagyu beef, I tell you what, people will think you're spending an absolute fortune on them. You're getting them for less than $5 a piece.
Oh, wait, you know what, Chef, I don't think we mentioned, but I do want to bring up. Do you know that this is premium beef that's been aged for 45 days? I mean, again, I want you to think about the last time you got burger at the grocery store or ground beef. You looked at the package, might be a little gray. Certainly you went home, you made the burger. It was kind of dry, you know, it's like, okay, that sort of hit the spot. And then you go next level. And that is what Chef is offering you tonight. It is absolutely next level experience. And I love the fact that you can eat the very best in the world without it being astronomically expensive. That's the treat. I was so thrilled to do this launch tonight because it's wonderful that you and I get to eat in this rarefied world. I'm not going to spend $50 on a burger, a Wagyu, Australian Wagyu, by the way, 100% Australian Wagyu, in New York City to try a Wagyu burger. I just don't have the budget for that. Can I do and treat myself to a little luxury at under $5 a burger? Yeah, I think we can, and you're getting quality. Oh, and by the way, this is really important. They can say, and I learned this tonight, I didn't realize this, but they can call it Wagyu, and it's actually a filler. It's actually a mix. So it can be a very small percentage of Wagyu beef, and then they mix it with a bunch of other inexpensive beefs. This is 100% Wagyu. You've got to understand that. And the fact that for under $5 a piece, it's beating the cardboard thing in the drive-thru. I mean, it puts that to shame, right? Even if you go to a smash burger place, let's say you love a smash burger, this is still going to be better. And why not make your own smash burgers, Chef? I love a smash burger. And you know what, Chef? People are paying around $19 locally here in Florida for a smash burger. And it's not Wagyu. Why would you pay for that when you can do it at home and get a much better tasting burger?
Well, if you want to do a smash burger, Suze, all you're going to do is defrost it, put it in between 2 slices of parchment, and squash it. That's it. Put something heavy on it and squash it down. Now, the truth is, listen to this. These are frozen on dry ice. So when these arrive to you, you're getting 24. If you're ordering the 24, look how many burgers there is. I'll just get that out of my way. 24 of these burgers, right? So, I mean, once these are in your freezer, you'll be eating them for weeks, months. Depends how many people you got coming around over summer, but I tell you what, it feels good to know that you've got high quality, and I mean the highest quality, food in the freezer. You can pull it out whenever you're ready for it, and the flavor of it is going to be sensational, and it's less than $5 a portion. I mean, it really is just so crazy, the value. I've actually gone ahead here, Suze, and stir-fried some with a little bit of soy sauce and ginger. Now, my bowl over here that I mentioned to you earlier, imagine having dinner for $5, the protein at least, $5. Maybe you spend another $3 or $4 on the other ingredients. And I tell you what, I think that is going to really impress your guests when you say, oh, we're just having a little Wagyu beef bowl.
Like, really?
Isn't that gorgeous?
Okay, so kind of let me review everything and how it's working today. We have a bunch of options for you. You've got the 12 count or the 24 count. As I said a little earlier, the 24 count is the best value. The 12 count comes out to a little over $6. The 24 count comes under $5 per 5 ounce, which is amazing, right? Then you have single or auto ship. Why I personally love auto ship is we cannot raise the price on you. And you have free shipping and auto ship as well. So you get free shipping and single ship, but that's the perfect combination of 24 under $5 a piece. With auto ship, we cannot raise the price on you. You lock in tonight's price, and we include free shipping on the auto ship. So every time it comes to you, you're saving more and more because of the free shipping. Then on top of that, you can choose when would you like it to arrive. You can have it ship immediately, or you can delay that first shipment until June 16th. So it'll be a little bit closer maybe to the 4th of July. But this is a year-round experience, Chef, because yes, is it perfect for grilling season? Yes. Can you imagine serving Wagyu beef, you know, cheeseburgers to your company when they come for the barbecue in a couple of weeks? They're going to be blown away. It's going to taste so good. Yeah, Memorial Day, 4th of July.
Father's Day, they'll be still in your freezer. I mean, that's the beautiful thing. Guys, while you can lock in this price on auto ship, It really is a wonderful idea. I'm going to take you to Gwen, my little butcher shop right in the middle of Hollywood here in Los Angeles. I'd love you to see my little team and how we go about selecting incredible quality meat. I've got some of the greatest butchers. They work really, really hard. They're very, very knowledgeable. But the truth is, it's all about where we source it. Now, this Wagyu beef is coming from Australia. Of course, the genetics of the cattle is Japanese, but it's moved to Australia. It was raised in Australia, and the flavour of this Wagyu beef is absolutely insane. We make it like a smash burger. We actually do make this burger exactly the same way as a smash burger. Now, we have all the private chefs from all the fancy homes in Los Angeles coming to us. You can now get the exact same product that we sell at our butcher's shop delivered right to your door on dry ice. Free shipping and handling for the whole country. I mean, it's an amazing deal, you guys. And trust me, lock into 24 because did I just read that right, Suze? Is there less than 500 people that can get this in auto ship?
If you wanted to ship the future delivery, Chef, yes, there's less than 500 if you wanted to ship starting June 16th. Yeah. So a couple of the options are really, really limited. You're right, Chef. You don't want to wait on this. And I want you to treat yourself. There's very few things like would I love to drive a really nice luxury car? Who wouldn't, right? I can't afford that. I'm not doing that. So I got to drive something else. But here we can have that luxury and not feel guilty about it because it's incredibly affordable. And no more of that gray meat, no more gray ground beef you get at the grocery store. Think about this moment next time you buy that and you're going to go,